Welcome to the Doctor's Kitchen with me, Dr. Rupi. Today we're going to be talking about the best types of bread. Now, bread has got a really bad reputation of late. Bread has been lumped into this one massive category where everyone's like, can't have that. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the different kind of breads there are out there and give you some simple pointers to determine whether this is something you want to have in your diet or not. First thing, you shouldn't be having any bread in your diet if you're intolerant to wheat. So celiacs out there, this isn't going to be a video for you. Bread exists on a spectrum from unhealthier types of bread to healthier types of bread. At the end of the scale is your soft white bread. I know it tastes good. Have this in severe moderation. I really don't think it should be anywhere near our diets, to be honest. Let's have a look at this. I'm just going to open this one up. I mean, it looks nutrient poor. It's the most, colorless sort of bread you can find. This has got nothing in it. I mean, no fiber. This is your typical supermarket bread that is full of sugars, way too many extra ingredients. It's designed to be shelf stable. There are other breads that have exactly the same consistency as these, but they're brown. They've either been colored, they've either had a very minimal amount of extra whole grain put in them to make them look different or feel healthier. The messaging is like 50-50, best of both. There's no best of both here, mate. That's white breads and the brownish breads as well, but this won't even stack. If you look at this, it feels a lot weightier. There's some nuts that they've put in it as well, so you're getting extra fiber, you're getting extra quality fats as well. Delicious perfumed sort of breads, typically rye. They're amazing. When you push down here, it doesn't automatically become moist. It still has like a little bit of texture to it as well. If you look at a bread and you pick it up and it feels like a brick, this is the good stuff. Single slice goes on top, so that is 75 grams. Very airy, nutrient poor bread here. So that's about 25 grams. This is 57, and this is 86. If it looks like a weapon, it feels like a weapon, then that's the kind of stuff you want to be eating. Sourdough. I know I always get asked about sourdough. Can I eat sourdough? Is it good for me? Is it better for me? There are loads of different types of sourdough, first of all. Okay, so breads that have the sourdough style versus true sourdough. They use a specific type of probiotics, so live bacteria, lactic acid, to make the bread itself. So it's actually a probiotics. You're actually introducing some probiotics into your diet. It's a lot more digestible for a lot more people anecdotally. When you look at the studies, there are some studies that demonstrate a higher bioavailability of zinc and minerals that you can find in breads, and also better digestibility. It isn't across the board, and there aren't too many studies that I've come across demonstrating that, but certainly anecdotally, sourdough appears to be better digested by a lot of people. There's no advertising here. I haven't been paid to say this at all, but my personal favorite bread is this brand of bread, because I always get asked it, and I thought, well, I'm not gonna not promote something that I think is fantastic. Perhaps one of the best breads I think you can get in supermarkets. Oats, rye, a whole bunch of other whole grains. Some of them contain pumpkin seeds, millet, golden linseeds, psyllium husk. You cut through this here. You give yourself a big wedge. You'll see all the different nuts and seeds that you got in it, but toasting it just brings out some of the essential oils in the grains themselves, and it's just a wonderful addition to your diet. The weapon test, it does feel like a weapon. It feels like if you were to throw this at someone, you could do some damage. Don't throw your bread, people. Probably should come up with a better name for that. It sounds a bit aggressive. I personally don't eat breads every day, but there are lots of really good options. If you look at both my books, for example, I include sourdough and whole grain breads in some of the recipes as well, because I'm not anti-bread like a lot of people these days. If it's heavy and it's full of fibers and you can actually recognize the ingredients, fantastic. If you want something that's still soft and you can't tolerate the nuts and seeds, go for the sourdough. Get more variety, use other whole grains, use oats, use amaranth, use millet, use rice. There's so many different benefits of all those individual grains. Diversify your diet. Make sure you check out the other video right here where I show you how to make croutons using one of these breads.